If you're like me and you like throwing parties, then this video is definitely for you. Hi, I'm Sylvie. This is Beyond Financial Reset, where we provide you financial tips and tools to be able to eliminate debt so you can live the life that you want. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 tips that you can use to throw an amazing party on a budget. Immigrants like me, we love parties. Yes, we like to have an amazing time. We like to celebrate. But the thing about parties is that it can eat into your budget without you even knowing it. It can easily get out of hand. Before you know it, you're spending more than you even anticipated. So we have to be very careful when we're throwing parties so we do not go overboard with our parties. We want to be able to find that balance so we can celebrate life without hurting our finances. All right. So this video is going to help you do that. The very first thing you want to do before you start throwing your parties or when you have your party idea is to figure out why you want to have that party. What is your motivation for having that party? Do you want to just declare excess in the community so people can have a great time? Or do you want to just celebrate your success with the people that mean something to you? Or do you want to just show off? Why are you having that party? What's your motivation now? Because the reason for having that party is going to determine how much you are going to spend on that party. Because there are going to be times where you are going overboard and then you're going to remind yourself, wait a minute, why am I even throwing this party? Especially if cash is tight. If you don't have that much money to spare, right? So if, for example, you are throwing the money, you are having a party because you want to just celebrate your daughter's 1-year-old birthday, right? So if you start going overboard, then you're going to remind yourself, wait, it's my daughter's 1-year-old birthday. So I would like people that mean a lot to us or who have been an influence in her life so far or have been with us throughout the pregnancy. So you can consider cutting down that invite list to the people who mean that much to you, right? But if you were like, okay, I bought a new car, I want people to come see my new car so I could show it off, you will likely go overboard with spending because you just want to show off to the community, right? So find out what your intention and motivation is for that party. And my personal recommendation is if you do not have money, you are on a tight budget, then you should definitely put yourself on a tight party budget. Right now, if you're somebody who has loose cash to spend, then you can probably go overboard with spending your money and splurging, right? So that's why I tell people when you're going to do something, you want to make sure that you are looking at your personal finances, not your neighbors, not your pastors, not anybody's, but yours, right? So look at your finances. What do you have to spend? What does your budget tell you? Okay. Which leads me to the next tip, which is make a budget. What is your budget for that party? Is it $5,000? Is it $200? Is it $500? What is your budget for that party? You want to make a budget and stick to it. Whatever you're willing to spend on that party, that's going to influence the decisions that you make. Okay, so if you find yourself spending more or deciding to include things that are going to make you exceed your budget, then you want to go back to your reason and motivation for having that party. How does that fulfill my goal for having that party? That's why, again, the very first thing is to figure out your why. Why are you having that party? What is your motivation for having that party? All right. So once you have figured out your budget, you want to start researching vendors and negotiating with them. Who can give you the best rate? So that's the third tip. Who can give you the best rate? Who can give you the best rate? When you figure out who can give you the best rate for your vendors, go to them and negotiate. I always say closed mouths don't get fed. Even if they offer you the best rate, figure out how you can group packages with them. So if you say, okay, I'm going to combine my decoration with you and you cooking for me, are you going to give me another discount? So ask them and see if you can switch your party dates around to get more discounts. If I move my party from, say, Saturday to Sunday, do I get a discount for using your hall? Especially if you're flexible and you haven't sent out your invite yet. Okay. The next tip is shop for items yourself using coupons and cash rebates. Okay. So if there are things that you will need at the party, like paper plates and, disposable spoons, you can start shopping yourself. You don't have to outsource everything to the vendors. All right. So start shopping yourself and make sure that you're using your coupons and cash rebates so that you can get money back when you do that. All right. And there you can use, buy some things at the dollar store also. And if your friends decide to, get together and throw you a party, some people are really good at doing stuff. You can have a do it yourself party, right? Have them do stuff for you so that you can save money as well. So get your friends together, make them decorate stuff that you can use as decorations, put flowers together or souvenirs together, whatever you can do to cut back costs. Ask your friends if they're willing to help you do that. Which brings me to my last tip, which is having people give cash donations instead of gifts for your party. Now, sometimes people will be able to give you gifts and you don't use those gifts. But if they give you cash, you can be able to use the cash to buy things for the party, or you can use the cash at a later time. So ask for cash donations instead. Or if you're having a birthday party for your child, instead of having toys delivered that your child might never use, it's a good idea to set up their college fund account and send it out. It's so easy now to send it out via text message to people to donate directly into your child's college fund. So that way, your child's college fund is funded instead of having those toys sitting around the house that your child will never use. That's a way for you to start setting up your child for college. So, these are 5 tips that you can use to have an amazing party on a budget. The very first thing, like I said, is to figure out your why. What's your motivation for having this party? The next thing is make a budget. Always have a budget for your party. Third, you want to negotiate with your vendors. Make sure you're researching to find out the best deal. And then the fourth thing is to try to figure out what you can buy or do yourself so that you are saving or cutting back costs. And lastly, ask for cash donations so that you can apply the money to your party or you can apply it to, say, your child's college fund. Now, if you found these tips useful, please share the video with others so that they can start building wealth and eliminating debt or saving money on their parties too. When we win together, it's more fun. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.